Your knees ache, your legs feel numb, and climbing stairs, that's a daily battle. You're eating healthy and moving your body, but the discomfort persists. You're not alone. Here's a startling truth. After 60, leg strength can drop by 3% annually, and you lose about 1% of muscle mass each year unless you actively replenish crucial micronutrients. According to a JAMA internal medicine research, a staggering 1 in 3 adults over 70 struggles with walking or balance. Many assume they're fine because they take daily walks. But here's the kicker. This isn't about laziness, it's about a gradual, silent disconnect between your blood vessels, joints, and nervous system. Your body needs more than just calcium and protein. It craves flavonoids, anthocyanins, polyphenols, potassium, and natural vitamin C from plants. These aren't just fancy words. These nutrients boost circulation to your lower limbs, sharpen nerve signals to your leg muscles, and quell the silent inflammation that's creeping into your blood vessels and joints. And for most over 60, these are severely lacking. The good news: you don't need expensive supplements. The most straightforward, effective remedy is fresh fruit. Eat the right ones regularly, and you'll give your body exactly what it needs to stabilize your legs, amp up muscle endurance, sharpen your reflexes, and drastically reduce your risk of falling. I'm about to reveal 7 powerful fruits from gentle, beginner-friendly options to the ultimate powerhouse that can transform your gait by supporting your muscles, nerves, and equilibrium. Do you already have any of these for breakfast? Let's find out if you made the list. Fruit number 7, cantaloupe, the silent remedy for cramping muscly shave. You ever stood for too long, only to feel that familiar leg pain, a mild numbness, or those startling nighttime muscle cramps that yank you awake? It's more than just a calcium deficiency. Often, it's poor circulation leading to dehydration, low potassium and electrolyte imbalance, preventing vital nutrients from reaching those tiny muscle fibers, especially in your lower legs. This is where cantaloupe shines. It's almost 90% water and naturally packed with beta-carotene, potassium, and vitamin C. These 3 work in harmony to keep your muscles supple, boost microcirculation, and calm those silent spasms that appear after even mild activity. Cantaloupes' high potassium content is crucial for healthy muscles and motor nerves. A dip in potassium can weaken or delay the messages your brain sends to your muscles, leading to sluggish muscle response or that dragging leg sensation. As we age, our body's ability to absorb and retain minerals decreases, making older persons more vulnerable to this. My own grandfather, a man who swore by his morning walks, started experiencing these night cramps. He was convinced it was just old age. We encouraged him to try 2 or 3 slices of cantaloupe after his walks, and within a week, he was sleeping through the night again. It was a simple change, but profound. Cantaloupe is also fantastic for re-establishing electrolyte balance after light activity, making it perfect for those who enjoy morning stretches or gentle exercise. Its lower glycemic index compared to watermelon means it won't spike your blood sugar as rapidly, making it a smart choice if you're managing blood pressure or diabetes. Now, a word of caution: like many potassium-rich fruits, cantaloupe shouldn't be consumed carelessly, especially if you're on a heart or leg-friendly diet. Start with modest amounts and always consult your dietitian if you're regularly monitoring your blood sugar or have been told to decrease potassium due to kidney issues. For most healthy adults, 2 to 3 slices at a time, preferably not immediately, after a large meal, is ideal to prevent unexpected blood sugar increases. Cantaloupe is a mild, tasty starting point for anyone on their journey to stronger legs, or for those not used to eating a lot of fruit. Give it a week or 2 of regular use and you'll notice a difference. Fruit number 6, strawberries, protecting leg vessels with natural collagen. Have you noticed how many people over 60 start to feel unstable when standing? One often overlooked reason is the thinning of blood vessels supplying the leg muscles. Over time, the tiny capillaries beneath the skin, especially around the knees and ankles, lose their flexibility. When these veins are damaged or stiff, even in mild conditions, circulation slows down, often leading to swelling, numbness, or even perpetually cold feet. This is where strawberries excel. They are among the freshest fruits highest in vitamin C, and they're bursting with powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds protect capillaries and kickstart your body's natural collagen production. Not all collagen is just for skin. It's a vital component of blood vessel walls, ligaments, and tendons. When vitamin C and collagen building blocks are insufficient, leg connective tissue weakens and loses elasticity, making fluid movement harder. These nutrients are frequently lacking in older persons, particularly if their diet is low in fresh foods. Just 1 cup of strawberries provides over 100% of your daily required vitamin C. More than enough to boost collagen formation, reduce moderate inflammation in smaller joints, and stabilize blood vessels in the legs. Many dietitians recommend red fruits like strawberries precisely because of their high anthocyanin content. Strawberries also contain soluble fiber and manganese, which are beneficial for seniors with underlying medical conditions, helping to regulate blood sugar and enhance cellular metabolism in leg muscles. However, strawberries have a slight acidity that can irritate sensitive stomachs or chronic gastritis. Plus, consuming large amounts can interfere with blood thinners or some powerful blood pressure medications. Since they have a slight natural blood thinning effect, it's best to start with a small portion of 4 to 6 berries along with oatmeal or yogurt to ease the acidity, and avoid eating them on an empty stomach. My aunt used to complain about her constantly cold feet, even in summer. She started adding a handful of strawberries to her morning yogurt, and within a month, she told me her feet felt warmer, and the mild swelling she used to experience by evening had significantly reduced. Looking for a fresh fruit to protect your knees, enhance walking stability, and strengthen the blood vessels in your lower limbs? Strawberries are a delicious, natural alternative that shows results after just a few weeks of consistent use. Fruit number 5, red grapes, quietly reducing joint inflammation and increasing circulation. Though you frequently feel a heaviness in your legs in the afternoon or experience mild knee pain as the weather changes, this can be an early sign of vascular and joint inflammation, a prevalent yet often disregarded condition in those over 60. Before reaching for medications, red grapes could be a much easier and more efficient alternative. Red grapes are rich in resveratrol, a well-known substance praised for its vascular protection, anti-inflammatory effects, and ability to enhance peripheral circulation. Resveratrol has been shown to lessen chronic low-grade joint inflammation, a major contributor to stiffness and restricted mobility in older persons, particularly in the small blood vessels of the legs and around the knees. Beyond resveratrol, red grapes contain vitamin K, manganese, and flavonoids that improve neuromuscular reflexes, strengthen subchondral bone, and build connective tissues, easy to consume and store. Red grapes are crucial for maintaining balance and leg strength. As we age, they can be juiced or eaten raw. For maximum benefits on leg health, it's best to consume them with the skin and seeds, as these components have the highest quantities of resveratrol and antioxidants. While the texture isn't for everyone, it's worth considering. People with diabetes or those closely watching their blood sugar levels should exercise caution. The glycemic index of grapes is moderate, better than some berries, but still something to monitor. Additionally, consult your doctor if you're taking blood thinners daily, as resveratrol can intensify their effects, potentially causing bruising or prolonged bleeding if not adequately controlled. My neighbor, a retired teacher, used to dread chilly mornings because of his stiff knees. He started snacking on about 15 to 20 grapes a day, split into 2 servings. He was skeptical at first, but after a few weeks, he mentioned his knees felt less creaky and his legs felt lighter in the afternoons. For healthy individuals, all those in stable health, about 15 to 20 grapes a day, divided into 2 servings, is a great approach to reduce minor inflammation around the joints and enhance blood flow to the legs, making your lower body feel lighter as the afternoon wears on. Fruit number 4, blood orange, softening blood vessels. restoring joint suppleness daily by age 60. It's not just muscle mass that decreases, the blood vessels surrounding your joints also begin to stiffen. You might not notice it immediately, but decreased flexibility in these small capillaries subtly influences early joint inflammation, resulting in that cold, stinging discomfort or morning stiffness when the temperature drops. Blood oranges can help with that. Unlike ordinary oranges, blood oranges are rich in unique flavonoids like hesperidin and anthocyanins. These compounds help soften blood vessel walls, minimize oxidative stress, and give the tiny vessels in your lower limbs more flexibility. This enhanced circulation means your knees and ankles receive more nutrients, improving mobility and lessening discomfort and swelling. And it's not just for your immune system. The vitamin C in blood oranges is essential for synthesizing collagen, which keeps cartilage and tendons strong and supple. The link between tendons, muscles, and blood vessels weakens in older persons. Blood oranges naturally and gently ease this system. Compared to ordinary oranges, they are less acidic and more palatable with a mildly sweet taste. Eating one blood orange every day can lessen the aching exhaustion in your legs after extended hours of sitting. I remember my grandmother used to complain about her ankles feeling tight and cold, especially in the mornings. She started having a blood orange as part of her breakfast routine. She didn't expect much, but after a month, she told me she felt a noticeable difference in her morning stiffness, almost like her joints had a reset. However, this nutrient-dense fruit isn't for everyone. Blood oranges can interact with some medications, particularly those that reduce acidity, prevent arrhythmias, or include tetracycline antibiotics. If consumed too close to the time of medicine, their acidity and nutrient potency may impact the body's ability to absorb these drugs. It's advisable to speak with your physician if you are receiving any of these therapies. If you're searching for a fresh fruit that promotes joint health, increases daily mobility, and enhances vascular flexibility, the blood orange is an easy choice to stick with. Every day is like a lovely little reset for your legs. Fruit number 3, green kiwi, triggering leg reflexes and relieving numbness from inadequate circulation. Have you ever sat for an extended period and experienced a tingling sensation in your legs, or that jolt you get when you abruptly change position in your lower limbs? These are often indicators of short-term, localized poor circulation, brought on by decreased blood flow and a deficiency of nutrients, essential for neuromuscular communication. A prevalent problem in post-60 senior health. Green kiwis are unique among fresh fruits because they are high in potassium, lutein, vitamin C, and vitamin A. This nutritional combination not only boosts immunity, but also speeds up nerve signals and strengthens muscular reflexes. Actinidin, an enzyme found in kiwis, aids in the breakdown of proteins in the stomach and improves the absorption of amino acids, an important component of maintaining muscle mass after age 60. A study in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed 1 or 2 kiwis daily for weeks exhibited notable improvements in their leg reflexes and balance when abruptly rising up. This was attributed to increased vitamin intake and enhanced microcirculation in the ankle and knee muscle groups. My uncle, who'd recently retired, started experiencing the pins and needles sensation in his feet after sitting for a while. He added a green kiwi to his mid-morning snack. He was surprised how quickly the sensation diminished, and he even felt more confident standing up from a chair without that initial wobble. One of the special advantages of green kiwis is their low glycemic index, making them a suitable choice for those with high blood pressure or diabetes. Additionally, the lutein it contains shields muscle tissue from oxidative stress, aiding in the healing of microdamage in leg muscles that is frequently caused by mild, persistent inflammation. Kiwi isn't ideal for everyone though. It's potent. Enzymes and natural cooling effect might be uncomfortable for people with sensitive stomachs or chronic gastritis. The ideal time to eat it is mid-morning or mid-afternoon, not when you're hungry. Additionally, because kiwis can produce moderate allergic responses, Persons who are allergic to pollen, latex, or bananas should try a small amount first. Green kiwis are among the most effective and convenient fruits available for older adults who want to improve their leg reflexes, regain nerve sensitivity in their lower limbs, and move with greater confidence. They are ideal for breakfast or after light activity. Fruit number 2, cherries, reducing muscle soreness following each rehabilitation phase. If you're over 60, you know that distinct type of pain that only individuals recovering from a walk experience, a dull soreness in your calves, knees, or ankles that appears after a mild physical therapy session or even just a few steps. It's not severe enough to stop you, but it's enough to make you reconsider your next outing. This is why cherries, particularly tart cherries, are considered the ideal fruit for rehabilitation. In as little as 1 to 2 days of regular use, the anthocyanins and natural melatonin found in fresh cherries can help calm irritated soft tissue, restore smoother muscular action, and lessen muscle inflammation following exercise. A study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that older adults who drank pure tart cherry juice every day for 7 days after walking rehabilitation reported much less pain and a higher pain threshold, which is crucial for anyone gradually regaining leg strength beyond supporting muscles. Cherries enhance the quality of sleep. Their melatonin content is a huge help to people over 60 who suffer from chronic sleeplessness, improving sleep and reducing tension in the neurological system, which in turn enhances coordination and reflexes in the legs. My neighbor, who was recovering from a knee surgery, was struggling with post-physical therapy soreness. His doctor suggested incorporating tart cherry juice into his diet. He was amazed at how much faster his recovery felt, and he also noticed his sleep improved significantly. It was like a double win for his body. Keep in mind that even though cherries are gentle, eating a lot of them at once might still make you bloated. For those with delicate digestion, 2 or 3 tiny pieces should be consumed daily. Additionally, consult your doctor if you are on any drugs that decrease blood sugar or uric acid, as certain cherry varieties may marginally impact purine metabolism. Cherries are a subtle yet effective natural cure if you're recovering from leg pain or learning to walk again. With each healing stage, it is remarkably effective without being ostentatious. Fruit number 1, blueberries. Activating leg reflexes and balance. Have you ever stepped off a curb after age 60 and your foot failed to react in time, or simply turned a little too fast and lost your balance? These are classic indicators of deteriorating neuromuscular coordination, among the quietest and most deadly deteriorations we face as we age. That's precisely why fresh blueberries are at the top of this list for anyone over 60. Blueberries are your neuromuscular key. They're more than just a brain superfruit. They improve reflexes, calm tremors, and enhance balance and movement, all critically important for senior citizens, according to a study from Tufts University. Persons over 60 who had 1 cup of blueberries every day for 12 weeks experienced a 26% lower chance of falling and a substantially faster reaction time when their posture changed. The cause is a collection of potent substances called anthocyanins, flavonoids, and neuroprotective polyphenols that preserve peripheral nerves, increase motion synchronization, and strengthen signal transmission from the brain to the foot. Because of their low glycemic index, blueberries are perfect for older persons who are trying to control their diabetes, high blood pressure, or small risk of stroke. Eating them first thing in the morning improves neuromuscular concentration. My own mother, after a few minor stumbles, started adding a handful of blueberries to her morning oatmeal. After a month or 2, she told me she felt steadier on her feet and less prone to that sudden loss of balance. It's a small change with a huge impact. The catch: fresh blueberries can be delicate and expensive. But here's a tip: you can use frozen or freeze-dried unsweetened blueberries instead, which preserve more than 85% of their active nutrients. While this isn't always a practical choice, keep your intake to a reasonable level, about 1 small cup per day. If you're using low-dose aspirin or blood thinners, don't combine them with overly strong flavonoid supplements to avoid overload. when it comes to maintaining your legs. Agility and stability, blueberries are a modest yet incredibly potent neurological ally. If muscle strength is your hardware, reflexes and balance are your software. We often believe that walking daily is sufficient to maintain leg strength as we age. But in reality, a diet deficient in nutrients that support your nerves and muscles is often the root cause of our struggles. It's like trying to drive cross-country on an empty tank. Yes, you can still move, but more slowly, weaker, and with a greater likelihood of stalling at any time. There is no magic in the 7 fresh fruits you just learned about. They are realistic, supported by science, and common sense options that have been disregarded for too long, simply because they don't yell from a bottle like supplements do. Silently, they provide nourishment, calm and fix each and every muscle. Fiber, each tiny motor reflex, making your stroll stronger, longer and with greater freedom. You don't need to begin with all 7. Simply select your favorite, the one that's easiest to locate, and add it to your breakfast or as a small afternoon snack. Remain consistent. It will take time for the change to occur, but your legs will appreciate it in as little as 2 weeks. If this information was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a loved one who is approaching their 60s. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more natural, no-pill remedies that function deeply from the inside out, because growing older does not equate to weakness, and each steady stride you take today marks the start of a more resilient and secure tomorrow.